So the employer can no longer do a one-size-fits-all benefits package. That has gone some time ago. We then moved on to having flexible benefits. But I think even that's going to go away to quite an extreme personalisation of benefits, where we've now got platforms coming onto the market that employers can put benefits together, but the employees take the responsibility for composing their own benefits of what's of most interest to them. So a 16-year-old apprentice is going to have a very different need to a 30-year-old, to a 50-year-old, to a 70-year-old in the workplace. And therefore, the employer can't keep segmenting their workforce down and down and down to all those different complex needs. Instead, they're going to have to switch it for the employee to drive what they get.
The personalisation experience in the commercial world is what we now expect. And we're seeing the same thing happening within the world of work, so that the employee proposition to me is becoming increasingly personalised, so that the elements of the package that are important to me may be different to those from one of my peers, and rightly so. If we can provide the personalisation around that, a recognition of issues around wellness and well-being, an appropriate and flexible working environment where people can optimise what they're doing and how performant they are. And that's what's happening within the consumer environment, and we see that coming much more inside the organisation as well.
Employees expect a lot more now from their employer in terms of wellness and support. And they need support in a number of different areas. One, the obvious one I think is in terms of saving for retirement, where obviously, normally you would expect that to just be helping them put the funds away, but actually with the change in pension age, with the change in pension legislation, they need advice now, as well as, some support in terms of putting their savings away. Health at work is obviously a very important thing. So, the obvious thing, it's not just about having fruit at work. Actually, this is just an icon really for what employees are asking for is support in terms of being fit at work, help for in terms of understanding how they can stay healthy. And increasingly, as the multiple generations are at work, you need to tailor your support. Of course, the other big change in the workplace is that, you can be ill for a period and then come back to work, and you need support for that. And that's quite a significant issue for people as we have longer working hours and longer working ages, as you may have to work into your 70s. We all know that having an organisation that wants to stay and work for you, employees who really care about the business, makes a big difference to your productivity and your customer service and your results. So the more you can get employees on your side through addressing what they want from you, the better your financial results will be.